Hello, I thought I would do a video to show what I'd packed in my hospital bag, and then I thought actually I would split it into two videos and do what I've got in my makeup bag and my wash bag for the hospital and what I have got in my maternity bag, which I haven't quite packed yet. So this is my makeup bag that I'm taking. You might not want to wear makeup. I think I went into the hospital wearing some makeup when I was having Ned. And I think I put a bit on when I left the hospital, but it's nice to have it just in case, and you don't know how long you're going to be in there for. I've got this little Paul and Joe bag that I got given at a press day, which was very nice. I've got hair tie. First up, I've got this CC cream which I bought in France, which is a bit dark for me, but goes on really nicely. And I know I'm not going to use it in the next couple of weeks, and that's the problem. If you're packing your maternity bag, you have to pack stuff that you are not going to want for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I really like it, but it's not one of the things I use every day. So it's also really easy to apply with your hands and goes on really nicely. I've got a little compact mirror that's very useful. I have a Travelo perfume atomizer with my Clarins Eau de Maison perfume in it, because for me, I'm a real perfume addict, and if I don't have it I feel a bit kind of not myself, and I think that's partly why I pack this makeup, is that after you've had the baby and you've had a shower and things, you kind of want to feel like yourself and like you've got a bit of control. Well, I do, and for me that involves sort of perfume and a bit of makeup and things. So rather than taking the whole bottle, I've got my Travelo one. I've got a black eyeliner. This is Smolder from MAC. I've got Maybelline's Super Stay Better Skin Concealer, which is a really good concealer, and I do use it a lot, but I have a lot of concealers, so I've put this one in. But it is really good. I've got MAC Blot Powder in medium. Again, I love this, but it's so nearly run out that I figured if I leave it behind or lose it or whatever, that's fine. I'm taking this mascara, which is the Avon Super Shot Brights mascara, which I don't love because you have to apply so many layers to get any effect, that it's kind of annoying. Once it's on, it looks really nice. So again, if I lose it or I don't end up using it, I'm not going to miss it in the next 3 weeks. So that's going in. This beautiful Mocha Latte Quad from Avon is going in because it's got everything to suit my mood, basically. It's got really lovely nudie colour here. So if I feel like just having a bit to cover discoloration on my eyelids, it's there, and I can build it up with the other two colours. And then I've got a couple of brushes. I've got a Real Techniques shader brush and the Daniel Sandler smudge brush, both of which I love, both of which I have more than one of, so they can go in. I've got this new Blistex Lip Brilliance unused, which I love. I'm not bothering taking any lipstick, but this is really nice because it just gives a bit of colour. And then I've got a new Sugar Bomb from Benefit because I love it. It gives a really nice colour, and it's really useful because it's got a little mirror in the top, and it comes with its own brush, which I don't love, but it means I don't have to take a blusher brush. It's all kind of there. So that's the makeup. Not that much, but just the essentials and basics, and I might not even end up wearing it, but I just think it doesn't take up that much room. Then onto the wash bag. I bought myself this wash bag at Paper Chase because I found the watermelons really cheery, but it's also, you can see through it, so you can see what you've got in there, which is useful. It also has this kind of plasticky PVC smell that kind of reminds me of being little. I don't know if that makes sense to people. I am someone who is big on makeup, big on skincare, big on creature comforts. So I'm going to have more in my wash bag probably than a lot of you will need. But after I got out of the hospital with Ned, I wrote a list of things, because my sister was due to have a baby a couple of weeks later. I wrote a list of things that I had either wished I had or had used, or basically what I would want to take in next time. So that was really useful when packing this time. So I've got my lovely paper chase bag. Then I have got nipple cream. If you're going to breastfeed, you will need nipple cream. This is the Lancino one, which is the one I liked best and which a lot of people recommend. If you can't breastfeed or you don't breastfeed, you can use it as a very nice lip balm. But I sort of don't believe the myth that if you're doing breastfeeding right, it shouldn't hurt. Your nipples aren't used to it and it does hurt, and this is a godsend. So I'm packing that. I've got some Soap and Glory Righteous Butter. Is that what it's called? Butter yourself up. A small tub of moisturizer, because I get quite dry skin. It's quite nice to have. And I've got their Clean On Me shower gel. Again, you can just go, I've got quite a lot of small things from being a blogger for so many years. I get sent samples and stuff and I sort of hoard them. But you can just go to the travel section in Boots and get what you need. I'm taking a razor. After I had Ned, my hospital keeps you in for 24 hours. So I had him at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I wasn't allowed to be out till 9 o'clock the next morning, and they had a massive file backlog, and so I didn't actually get home until about 3. So I had a couple of showers and everything, and for me, as I said, sort of feeling clean and made up and perfumed makes me feel like I've got some control over the situation. And I wished I had a razor. I didn't have a razor last time, so I'm packing it now. Again, if you don't use it, it's not like it's taking up too much room. I've got some Liz Earle hand cream there, which is very nice. Some of this, which is the La Roche-Posay Lippicar hand cream. I've been using this, I don't know how you pronounce it, Cicaplast hand cream, and loving it. And I did a click and collect order from Boots, and you can't get that hand cream from Boots, but you can get this one, so I thought I'd give it a go. When you've had a baby or you're in the hospital, you tend to do a lot of hand sanitising, and that can make your hands really dry, and I am big on hand cream because I spend a lot of time washing my hands anyway for work. So good hand cream is necessary. Deodorant, obviously, little travel toothbrush and travel toothpaste. I've then got some antibacterial hand stuff. This is the Carex Moisture Plus one, which I do find is the least drying of the ones that I've tried, and I've tried a lot because I have this everywhere. So I've got one of those. Hair is tricky. I've got this little Aveda mint conditioner sample that I got sent ages ago, and I lost this and I used the shampoo, and then I found this, and so I'm taking that with me. And I've got this lovely Charles Worthington Salon at Home Strength and Repair shampoo, which I reviewed and really liked, and then put it back in its cupboard, and it's got a tiny bit left, so that's going in. Then if I'm in for longer, I'm taking this Tresemme Split Remedy shampoo, conditioner and leave-in treatment, which I think I pulled out of a magazine. So, you know, these kind of things, if you see them in a magazine, they are worth keeping. They do have their uses. Skincare. Oh no, let's do this. I've got these Halo toilet and surface wipes. They're antibacterial. My hospital was really clean and nice, but I did sort of want to clean up after myself after I'd had a shower, just to make sure I left it nice, without going into too much gory detail. You know, it's not nice if you feel like the table by your bed is unclean or something. Just have these to hand and you can have a little sluice down. I'm taking these, which are the Simply Sensitive Eye Makeup Remover Pads. I'm not taking a flannel, I'm taking 2 towels. I'm not taking flannel. I have a feeling that my mum would, and she'd take a little Ziploc sandwich bag to put it in to keep it from getting everything wet. That's a step too far for me. So I'm taking these and this little kit here, which has got a cleanser in it, so I can cleanse my face in a sink and dry it with my towel, or I can remove with these things. This is Skincare to Go Travel Safe Pack Essential Skincare, which has got a cleanser and a day and a night moisturiser in it. Again, this was something I got sent to review that got put in my big box of stuff to review and overlooked, sadly. Then I've got a new Barme Lip Balm. If you have read my review on this, you'll know that I love it, so I bought a new one. It is so moisturising and easy to use, and it's this sort of triangle, and I just love it so much that I thought that would be really nice if you don't have a lot of time and you just want to whack something nice on your lips. That's the one for me. And then this is the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray, which I asked Caroline Hirons what face spritz she'd put in her maternity hospital bag, and this is the one that she recommended, and I trust her. She is my skincare guru. And this is basically for when you're in labour, I guess, and you feel like you need a bit of moisture or a bit of a refresh. You can have this, squirt it on your face, and it's got lovely things in it. Going to give your skin a bit of a pep up, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've also packed In Transit Camera Close Up by This Works, which is a kind of mask slash moisturiser slash primer that a lot of famous people swear by, and it's kind of deep and intensive. I think you need to sort of pack for possibly being in there longer than you expected, and needing stuff that is going to do what it does well. So I can't take in my big tub of cleanser, my big tub of toner, my big tub of moisturiser. I'm going to have to take in smaller things that maybe I wouldn't necessarily choose. So I'm taking in a really good moisturiser that I can pack a lot on, and it'll soak in and act as a mask. So I can put that on overnight. I can use this to keep my skin hydrated. Because hospital wards are really hot, the maternity wards. So that's it, and it all fits in, and I know that a lot of people will be like, God, that's excessive. This is for me, this is my thing. You know, I don't like feeling like I've got dry skin, like I haven't, like I have dirty hair or whatever. I really, that makes me feel kind of out of control and grim. So this is my precautionary packing. But if there's any questions you have, leave me a comment. If there's anything you think I've missed out, then leave me a comment. And sorry I keep leaning a bit, I'm really tired and out of breath today, and feeling a bit knackered. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.